This is the cover of a manual called the Entered Apprentice's Handbook. It is written for seekers, people looking for ancient wisdom and a path to better themselves. But there is a massive difference between reading a book and stepping into a ritual. The moment you start living it, your world disappears. You are suddenly plunged into darkness. Heavy cloth is tied over your eyes. You are completely lost, and you can feel the rough scratch of a thick rope tighten around your neck. Then comes the threat. You feel the cold, sharp tip of steel sword pressed directly against your skin, right over your heart. You came here looking for a brotherhood to support you. Instead, you have been led into a physical and psychological trap where other people now hold the power of life and death over you. I'm watching from the shadows. I wear the black gi, the uniform of the warrior who is willing to confront the necessary darkness. I can see the bars of the cage you haven't noticed yet. The men who designed this experience lead a double life. In the light of day, they are pillars of the community who attend ordinary churches, but behind these locked doors, they practice something very different. Their own handbook reveals the secret. It describes a deity with both masculine and feminine parts, represented by this almond-shaped symbol. They are following a hidden dual-natured God. By standing in this room and accepting that blindfold, you are quietly giving your permission to be ruled by this hidden authority. This is your first encounter with the inescapable rule of cause and effect, what we call natural law. Because you took the action of surrendering your sight, the consequence of becoming a prisoner is already unfolding. A sudden flash of blue light leaks through the bottom of your blindfold. Hands grip your shoulders and force you to take a heavy, deliberate step forward. Your bare foot lands on a cold, hard shape on the floor. It is a T-shaped emblem known as the Tau cross. The men tell you this act is good. Stepping on this cross supposedly proves you can control your animal emotions. But look at the text again. This T shape is the emblem of generation and creation. They represent the creative spark that makes you sovereign. By putting your full weight on this symbol, you are performing a ritual act of self-destruction. You are stomping on your own vital life force. I'm circling you in the silence. There is a psychological reason why they want you to stand on that cross, and it goes much deeper than your emotions. The cross has always been a universal symbol for a person's core faith and their connection to the truth. Every ritual is a psychological contract. When you obey a command to trample a symbol of life, you are telling your own subconscious that your old beliefs are now secondary to the group's rules. You are training your internal moral compass for their external permission. Remember that every action has a consequence that cannot be negotiated. In the world of cause and effect, ignoring the meaning of an act doesn't stop it from changing who you are. With that one blind step, you have signaled that you're willing to give up your independence. You have started to build the very cage that will hold you. The blindfold is suddenly ripped away. Harsh golden light burns your eyes as you realize you are kneeling on the floor. Look down upon the members of the lodge. Now they demand a final price, a blood oath of total secrecy. This text outlines the gruesome physical punishment you are agreeing to if you ever speak of what happens here. The officer watching you to take this vow represents Shiva, the ancient force of the destroyer. This is a contract made with the power of destruction itself. You came here for a promise of brotherhood, but you are leaving with the death of lethal silence. You have signed away your freedom to the one force that only knows how to take. I step into a single silver of silver light. I'm here to deliver the final verdict on the choice you've made. The ancient secrets were just debate. They were used to convince you you had to hand over your power without asking enough questions. You cannot cheat the laws of cause and effect. Because you took the steps and spoke the words, the weight of this cage is now yours to carry. I turn my back to you. I disappear into the deep, dark shadows of the room, leaving you exactly where you chose to be, alone. You have built your own golden cage, and you have locked yourself inside. Withdraw your sanction from the noise. Reclaim your sovereignty. Like, comment, and share this transmission. Download the free Fear Transmutation Manual to begin the process of turning your fear into focused strength and reclaiming your independence.